Today, I want to fill in my stairs and make a sundial. But where do I want to fill in the stairs? And where do I want to make a sundial? Well, I'm here in my front foyer area of my house. And in fact, let's go all the way to the top quickly. Oh, hello. So imagine we're coming into my house. We're closing our doors. Coming downstairs. And we have a grand staircase. And in fact, sorry, let me just rejig my setup a little bit, because normally I record at a desk, but it's quite late tonight, so I'm actually on my sofa, and I'm just putting a cushion for me to use my mouse on, because I was using a crochet blanket, but crochet blankets have holes in, so that means that the mouse is sometimes a bit more and sometimes a bit less receptive to movement. So there we are, I've got a constant base for my mouse now, because I've been a bit busy. You see, hooray, this water will go at some point, but for now it's quite nice. I'll miss it, I think. But I've been quite busy. I've not uploaded, oh dearie me, I've not uploaded a video for about a month and a half, maybe even 2 months at this point. I have good reason for this. Firstly, I was doing a little event, and I will talk about this room in a minute. I was doing a little event called Ish's State 2.5. Now, I imagine you might not know what Ish's State 2.5 is, so let me tell you. Ish is a semi-popular Minecraft, well, I say semi-popular Minecraft YouTuber. I don't know how many subscribers he's got, but he doesn't upload particularly often. But when he does upload, he makes very good videos about Minecraft civilizations, which I would explain, but I won't insult your intelligence. If you can't work it out, look at one of his videos. And you can see here I'm using the glowstone that I gathered in the last video. So there we are, I had a reason for getting that glowstone. Can't remember if I explained it or not, but if I didn't, there we are. But anyway, over the last 2 weeks or so, well, it started about 3 weeks ago, and then for 2 weeks, every night, for 2 hours at 11 PM, so it's quite late, I would go online and I would record a Minecraft video. And this is a very cool event, because most like in real life, if you die, then that's it, you're done. And as I told you, I did it for quite some time. I didn't die instantly, and I don't know how I feel about that. I might want, yes, I don't like that. I think I will have it the other way around. I think I will have the glowstone here. So let me rip all that out. And do I get it out? I don't even get all my glowstone back, so this is not gonna, I'm only gonna be able to do half of what I did before, a second ago, but never mind. But what am I saying? Yes, it's an event where if you die, that's it, you're dead. And I didn't die on the first day, but I won't tell you anything else. I won't tell you if I died, and if I did die, I won't tell you when I died. And if I didn't die, I won't tell you when I didn't die. You will just have to wait and see and watch my videos. And I don't know when I will upload them. I think I will upload them when Ish, the YouTuber in question, uploads his big old video about the whole event. Because he didn't host this world, which had 1,000 players in, so that I could make a couple of YouTube videos. Nice of him as that would have been, he created it so that he could make a YouTube video himself and get money from it and all that. Which is nice enough. He makes good videos. Why shouldn't you be allowed to get money off it? So it will be a while, for goodness sake, it will be a while before you see my videos on that. But it's something for you to look forward to. And considering it was 2 hours every day, it's a lot of footage for me to cut down. I've currently edited, over the course of 3 weeks, 2.5 videos, so it'll take me a while. And as the event went on, my ability to deal with audio seemingly got worse, and so I'm going to need to put more work into the videos the further along I go. But that's enough of that. You might be wondering, why then? Why Eli? If this was a 2 week long event, why after those 2 weeks concluded did you not upload a video? Because I'm telling you, I've been having the urge to make a Minecraft video for ages and ages and ages, or at least it feels like it's been ages and ages and ages. That's why, even though it is like 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm on my sofa and I've got a cold, oh for goodness sake, despite those facts, you can tell that I am still, for goodness sake, I can't wait to get this filling in. But yeah, even though I am on my sofa and it's early in the morning and I've got a cold, I'm still recording a video because I've been so damn excited to, is what it comes down to. I've really missed uploading videos. I don't expect many other people have missed it, but I really enjoy video making. Am I definitely doing this the right way? Yes, I am, except I'm doing it in the wrong place. Because I really enjoy video making. It's jolly good fun. Is there any more glowstone dust? I don't believe there is. It's jolly good fun. I really enjoy it, and I've missed it. So why, if I've missed it so much, did I wait even longer to upload a video? Because, dear viewer, most valued, esteemed viewer, I attend university. And if you have, or if you do attend university, then you know that that involves a lot of work. And I had an assignment. And you may remember, a few videos back, I said that I completed an assignment, and I managed to do it in time. And I got a C grade, it turns out. See, I think that looks much better. But in my assignment, and in my video following my assignment, I said that I had learnt my lesson, and I will be much more prepared next time. But I'm afraid, and I think this looks quite nice. But I'm afraid that I did not learn my lesson, and I ended up spending most of my time dilly-dallying. I had months to go before my my assignment was due, and I only really did it, and it's dark outside, and I only really did it a couple of days beforehand. Well, not a couple of days, that's not true, about a week beforehand. And it was during that week that I could have uploaded a video, but instead I thought, you know what, I don't want to fail. I'm going to instead do my assignment on phonics. I have a lot to talk to you about phonics. And this, by the way, is my sundial. So I did a little practice, and I think it looks quite nice. And I just need to check it's 4 across, and it's 2 blocks up, and then these attached to the corner. Brilliant. Pardon me. But now, it's the day after my assignment was handed in, 3 minutes before the deadline. Quite by the wire, I think you will agree. But I've now handed it in. With the wrong font, sadly, but never mind. And I am now in a position where I am fit to once again upload videos, and so that is why I am doing this video now. And I'm sure that was very rambly, and I could have put that in a much more coherent way, but I didn't, so there, I'm tired. I'm very tired. I felt I was, yeah, I fell asleep one of the days when I was supposed to be doing my assignment. Throughout the entire day, that's how tired I've been. Terribly, terribly tired. Now, I think this looks quite good, but it might look even better if the sundial is on the other side. So let me try that quickly. This is going to be a trial and improvement here. So if that goes there, that goes there, and this goes there, and suddenly it's darker. If this goes there and this goes there, how does this look? I can't tell if it looks better or worse. I think it looked better before, unless I have the sundial, because I think it looks better with this back pillar towards the back. But I might try it in the other corner. Let's see. Oh dear, that's not what we want. I've not quite explained why it is I am building a sundial until now. Why am I building a sundial? Well, simply, I knew that I wanted rooms in this little area of the house. As I've said before, the house, you come down this ladder, you go down this red carpet, and you go down the staircase, which is now slightly more filled in. But there are still doorways on either side. This one I haven't yet decided what will be through at the moment, it's just a cubby hole for my bed. But here I decided that this being an underground house, you would want to know what time it is. And I think that's... Oh, I'm torn. I'm not sure if this is how I want it, or if I wanted it the way I did it the first time. Well, let me just pop in the slabs here, so at least I get the full image. Yes, I think I'll do it the way I did it in the first place. There we are. But I thought that this being an underground house, I would want to know what time it is, wherever I am, or wherever any visitors are. So, this room is going to be a clock storage room. And as you can see, I've done the floor. I haven't done the ceiling, the walls and the ceiling yet. It's kind of this domed affair. A bit like in here, I like domed, kind of overly curved roofs. Pardon me. But yes, I haven't quite planned out how that will be. I might do it outside of a video. I might do it inside of a video. I'm not sure. Obviously, I have done quite a bit of work outside of videos by making this floor. And as you can see, I'm on level 46. And I don't think I've shown these chests in videos before. I've got cobblestone, dirt, wooden things, spoils from mining, mob chops, and other bits and bobs. These might have been in the last video, not sure. And other stuff over here. Not sure if these were in the last video or not, but regardless, they have got lots and lots of things in. And especially spoils from mining. Look at this, 33 diamonds. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. You know, I should probably organise this a little bit better. Have all of the lapis in one place. And all of the coal in one place. But I'll sort that later. This won't be a permanent storage system. This is just for the time being. No, I don't like it. I'll have it the way I did it a moment ago. I'm not doing this to be funny. I'm genuinely just this fickle. Right. Well, now I've discussed what I've been up to. But I haven't fully discussed what I've been up to since the last video. There's a few other bits to discuss. For example, I did some candlelit tours the other day. As I have said many times before, I am a volunteer at a local historic house. And we, at Christmas time, I think I liked it more the other way. But I've changed it so many times that for now I'm going to leave it like that and see how I feel. No, I'm not. I've got to make my mind up. No, I'm going to say that this is done. And so, while I finish off rambling, I'm going to go to the nether and see if I can get myself a little bit more glowstone. That's not on the to-do list, but I finished everything on the to-do list. So I'll do this job very quickly. But yes, I dressed up for 2 nights as a nun at my little historic house, and I've been tour guiding for the best part of 2 years now. And for the first time ever, I got the giggles in the middle of a tour. I'm supposed to be in character as this nun from the medieval period, but I was wearing a fairly decent outfit, fairly good materials, probably not that particularly historically accurate, but still out of good materials, except for the habit on the top of my head, because that was made out of this stupid kind of plasticky material. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but you know the sort, costumey, almost lycra, but very thin style costumey material. And I was wearing this habit, and I would adjust it, and then 2 seconds after I would adjust it every time, what would happen? It would slide back, covering my eyes, and it would be a big pain in the backside, and there isn't any glowstone here. And and every time I put it back to where it should be. I have a girl's stupid habit. And on tour number 5 of 6, as I was showing people around as a nun, I only did a part of the tour. This tour was split up into so that like 4 different people would dress up as 4 different eras of history. And while I was doing the nun part on tour 5 of 6, I just totally lost the plot. I got the giggles. Seems as though there's a layer up there that I can get to. I lost the plot, I got the giggles, and it was so funny. Well, everybody on the tour, we all burst into laughter. My boss, the manager, said that she could hear lots of laughter from where I was. I mean, we were having a good time in the tour, regardless, I'll be honest, I'm a good tour guide. But by this point, we were in absolute fits of laughter. It was just so utterly hilarious, this ridiculous situation in which we found ourselves. It was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. And I realised I didn't bring any cobblestone with me, so I need to go and grab some of that. And I was trying to talk about Catherine of Aragon and Henry VIII and all that, but all that was happening I was in absolute fits of laughter. It was fantastic. It was brilliant fun. So that's something that I've done. Another thing that I've done is watch Doctor Who. I remember saying that there's Doctor Who news that I want to talk about. For example, there was a Children in Need special featuring Davros, which is really good fun. Slightly messed up the timelines a bit because this was Davros pre-accident, even though it was supposed to take place just before the events of Genesis of the Daleks, if that sentence makes sense to anybody. But regardless of that kind of date change malarkey, it was really good fun. There are political things going on that need discussing at some point, but we haven't got the time here. And then, about a week later, I watched The Star Beast, which I thought was a really good episode, really good fun. There was a bit of political messaging that I didn't agree with, and bear in mind this is coming from me, a trans person. The fact that the resolution to the plot, and spoilers here, was that Donna Noble's child is non-binary, and bear in mind, I'm not non-binary, I'm just boring star trans, so this doesn't completely relate to me, but still, I found it embarrassing how the plot resolution was, I am non-binary, for some reason, that resolves the plot. It didn't make all that much sense. And then, what I thought the worst thing was the line, "Oh, we just let go of the meta crisis. It's a shame you're not a woman anymore. This is something a male presenting Time Lord could never understand." Words to that effect were uttered by Donna Noble and Rose Noble, and I didn't think they were particularly nice words. I thought that they were, dare I say, a tiny bit sexist, which is odd because you can't normally be sexist towards men, but seemingly they found a way. And I didn't think it was particularly funny, and I didn't think it was particularly well observed. But luckily that's not a running theme, that was just a one-off line that is a shame, but hey, it is what it is. Pardon me. Secondly, we had Wildly Yonder, which was an episode that I absolutely adored, my favourite of the three. It was great fun, great suspense. Lots of people have said, and I agree, that it's kind of like if Midnight and Heaven Sent had a baby, you would get Wild Blue Yonder. I thought it was a brilliant little story. Very well done. Well done. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. There was a little bit of backlash online on the internet about the fact that we had an Asian person playing Isaac Newton, which doesn't make historical sense. I don't like it, I don't dislike it. It's just a thing as far as I'm concerned. Though when I was like 3 years old or something, I drew a picture of a non-white Isaac Newton because I thought that his name didn't sound like an English name, and 3-year-old me thought, oh well, if he's not English, then he must be not white. And so I drew a picture of a non-white Isaac Newton, and the episode canonised my childhood drawing. So for that reason and that reason alone, I'm glad that they had an Asian person playing Isaac Newton. And then we get not the Star Beast, the Giggle, which showed the return of the Celestial Toymaker. And I think I prefer the original portrayal of the Toymaker, just because that's what I already know, if you get what I mean. And I like the serious villains, the villains that play themselves seriously even though they're completely silly. Whereas this time, he was really serious, but played quite silly. Brilliantly, by the way, by Neil Patrick Harris. And I really enjoyed it. It wasn't my favourite portrayal of the Toymaker, as I say, but I do think it was quite well done. Well done. And certainly, the song and dance routine to Spice Up Your Life by the Spice Girls was very much enjoyable. I thought it was great fun, and if you haven't watched the episode, do. And I will now talk about heavy spoiler lore stuff here. There was something that we've never seen before in Doctor Who, which after 60 years you wouldn't think possible, but there we are. And that thing was a bi-generation, where after the 14th Doctor, David Tennant's 14th Doctor, was fatally shot, he didn't regenerate and turn into the Shooty-Gatwa incarnation of the Doctor that we all expected. No. He bi-generated and split into two, into both the David Tennant 14th Doctor version and the Shooty-Gatwa 15th Doctor version. But I won't be talking about my thoughts of that here, because I know that I've been recording for quite some time now, and I think it's time for me to finish. And so the last thing I will talk about is this staircase while it's still open, because I originally wanted the staircase to be wider than it ended up being, but I didn't like the curve of it. But that means, and I know that I've completely changed the topic here, which might be a bit odd because I haven't really signposted it, but there we are. You can see we've got a kind of outer staircase and an inner staircase as a result of me reducing the staircase's size. And so I was thinking, this could be good for like servants, or if I don't want guests to know where I am, I could build a little secret staircase like this. perhaps if I ever let somebody onto my world and then they turn out to be a not particularly nice person and they take over my house, which isn't ever going to happen because I don't like roleplay that much. But if that ever does happen, then I could sneak up the staircase. And then, and this would be really funny, I could have a little control room back here. I don't know why all this has been cobblestoned off, in fact. I could, right here, have a sneaky little control room with some buttons. I'll do that now. I could have some buttons, you know, like this. And I'll press the button. And then this little bit of wall could open up. And I can sprint through here. And then I'll perfectly time it so that this bit of wall opens up. And I can have a little secret room in there. I don't know. That's a thing that I think would be quite fun. And I've always loved secret rooms and the kind of staircases surrounding other staircases and being able to travel within the walls. And I think it would be quite in keeping with my plan of this house being quite labyrinthy. So that's a thing to bear in mind. But, dear viewer, I believe that is that. How long have I been recording? I don't know. I'll check my recording in a moment. You'll know, because you can see it. That's how YouTube works. But I don't know what I'm going to do in the next video. But I've done my to-do lists. In fact, I'm not going to destroy this because I'm not a vandal. That's not how you spell vandal. There we are. But yes, I don't know when I will record and upload the next video. Hopefully, in time for Christmas. The next video might be the Eloqi Christmas special. What I'm going to do for the Christmas special, I don't know. I'll think of something. Hopefully. But for now, I need to go to bed in real life because it's around about 2:30 in the morning and I am going out tomorrow to a concert, so I want to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for that. And not groggy-eyed and... I don't know. What's the opposite of bushy? I don't know. Anyway, I'm thinking too much, and that's never a good thing. So I'm going to go now. See you later. Enjoy my sundial. Enjoy my staircase. And, well, I hope you have. And I'll see you all later. Toodle pip.